have a question for you. Why are you struggling like someone who God has never showed up for? Now, I know that most of us are usually blind to God's faithfulness. But if there is never a time that you remember that God showed up for you and you hold it as a testimony, that means you are more blind than the most of us. The same way every victory is a ticket to the next battle, that is the same way every of your previous victories are weapons for the next battle. They are tokens of God's faithfulness that you can administer into situations and they begin to turn around. Now, God did not forget that He is for your own good, but probably your soul and Satan has forgotten that God always shows up. When you play those previous victories, it reminds your soul and Satan saying, hey, watch it. This guy is not just part of God's intervention system. He is also God's intervention system. When you do that, you stir up your soul. Most of the time, it is the forgetfulness of our soul as touching God's faithfulness that makes it look as though God is not faithful. It is not that God is not faithful. So bear those things in mind. They are weapons. Wield them. That time that God delivered you from a particular situation, bring it up again now that it seems that you are struggling. They are coordinates that can help you navigate through certain hard times because they are victories that serve as tokens of divine faithfulness. So don't look stranded. Don't act like someone who God has never showed up for. Don't struggle like that. When you do that, it hurts God. David appeared before Saul, and Saul was saying, okay, you have to do this. He said, no, there is a God I remember who delivered me from the lion and the bear. I'm going to invoke his faithfulness. I know my previous victories. They are my weapon. I might be holding a sling and a stone, but these are not my true weapons. My true weapons is the fact that the Lord of hosts of the army of Israel has showed up for me in several times. When he played that card, there was no way God could not have moved. Where are your previous victories? Where are they? Why are you not playing them in your current situation? Administer them as tokens of God's faithfulness. And stop struggling like someone who God has never showed up.